everybody from Internet Land. We finished the last game sort of with people chasing around other people through the Sanatorium. And so we're going to be picking up basically in the middle of a combat. It was getting a little bit late last time, and we needed to cut it off, and quite honestly, I have no problem with cutting off in the middle of a combat anyway, because it's a great place to start. So, what happened last week was the group went down to the barn where the first murders occurred. The sheriff had mentioned about the first murders, and they went to investigate. They were also on the way to the sanatorium because the only person that survived the first murders was submitted to Habe Sanatorium in an effort to save the poor, insane little man. So they went to the barn. They couldn't really find anything in particular of interest apart from a lot of sort of leftover blood and mess and whatnot. So they continued on to Habe's Sanatorium. Quite honestly, I should have probably had the map up for that. Where are we? Surrounds. So they came from Sandpoint, down past Cougar Creek, through to Habe Sanatorium. For some reason I said that it took most of the afternoon or most of the day to get there, when in reality the distance covered was about 2.5 miles. So I suppose probably 3 or 4 hours to go, have a look at the barn, which was located just on the bend here of Cougar Creek, and then down to Habe Sanatorium. And they started mid-morning, so it was towards the end of the afternoon once they reached the sanatorium. Once they got there, they entered and had a conversation with Habe himself, who got down the guard whose name was Graced. And the group talked to Graced, who burst out something when he saw Maewyn. Gave her a message. I can't remember exactly what that was, but Maewyn can cover that bit in a moment. And then the two orderlies came out, took Graced away because he had become agitated. And then I think the group demanded that they see the rest of the people in the sanatorium. And Habe said no, and then things got a bit physical, and Habe ran away squealing like a little girl. Now, does any of the players want to add to that?
He was an evil necromancer.
Okay, you heard that straight from Kevin. He was an evil necromancer. I don't know.
Always believe what Kevin says.
I don't know where he's getting those facts from, but there you go. However, they've gone up here. They're now on the second floor. We are starting the round in combat because there was a fight with the two orderlies. I believe the two orderlies are now dead. Am I correct there?
Right.
Because, you know, they're trying to protect the inhabitants from these bloody psycho adventurers that are kicking down doors and, I don't know, causing problems left, right and centre.
We spent a long time trying to heal poor Mr. Grace Sevilla.
We really, really did.
Okay, see,
And then they turned on us.
that's where you should have gone when I said, does anybody want to add something? But no, you're too late now. You're just evil adventurers kicking down doors trying to look for treasure, in my opinion. And fighting apparently the evil necromancer. Okay, so Arvin, we come around to your turn, being that you are on top of the I was about to say the internet chart, the initiative chart.
All right.
Now you can you remember the door to the north of you was open. That's where that was hanging open, and one of the guards had come out through there. But there are a bunch of other doors surrounding you. I'll give you the description again of this area. It's pardon me. Actually, all of the doors around here appear to be shut and locked, and there appear to be no. They appear to be fairly solid oaken doors with key holes in each of them as well. So they probably may be locked or something similar.
Something similar. Awesome. So we were pursuing
Ow!
Mr. Habe, were we not?
I think you ran into this room and we left it there. But yes, I think you were pursuing Mr. Habe.
I think he'd gone up the stairs. So he's not in this room?
He's the only people that are in the room are the ones that are on the map, being yourself, Maelwyn, Cyron, and Garrad.
All right. Well, I'm going to assume that the only open door is where he's gone, so I'm going to go and continue and go through this door to the north.
Okay. Just realise that his name's now Garrad, not Garrad. That has been fixed. Okay. So you go to the north. You open up a door. Hang on, let me allow that move. I need to slip into mask mode and do that. You can see it stretches up a stairwell that goes. God knows how it does it. Oh no, that's right. It seems to go up a 10 foot of stairwell, and you can see a landing above you, which I will put into the next layer. So it's just over to the right.
Did anybody get the keys and check the cells?
I think we had a set of keys, didn't we?
Yeah, there's a set of keys in that common room.
What's it?
You might not want to let anybody out, depending on who they are.
Yeah, I don't remember whether there were keys or not, actually.
Yes, there are keys.
I thought that might be why we're pursuing Mr. Habe, but anyway.
In the common room, there's cells all around and keys hanging.
Was it?
Cool.
Was that in this room to the south?
Where we are, or
We-
where they are. I'm
we-
coming up to it. Common room. Well, I'm there.
Oh,
Tony, and your-
okay. You do hear some shrieking coming from within some of the rooms, but I don't read anywhere that there was keys hanging around.
Well, I've got it written down.
So you can. Okay, let me
Okay.
check out. Let me check other rooms just to make sure there were no
Alright.
keys somewhere.
There was some keys hanging there.
Okay, not that room. None in that room. None in that room.
Meanie.
None in those rooms. Let me have a look at their stats. Nope. Okay, none with them.
It's supposed to be hanging in the common room.
In the common room.
Which I took to be the room that we're in right now.
Well, it does say that that's the common room.
Somebody stole them.
Yeah, there's no keys in there, so
No.
I'm running off the assumption you don't have keys at the moment. However, you can hear
Shrieking.
shrieking coming from the northwestern cell block. So the one. How do I do that? Let's do that. So the one that is here. There appears to be noise coming from. Look at that awesome arrow drawing. And the southwestern cell you also hear hollering coming from. So that would be. Let's see if I can do a better job with my arrow. that cell. And that's a much better arrow, if I do say so myself.
I can't see well.
What? What?
I
Yeah,
can see
if you hold both mouse keys down at the same time, you can draw an arrow as well.
Well, that's not an arrow, that's like
A line.
there and there.
Beautiful.
Oh yes, now I see it.
There and there. Those two areas. Now I'm going to delete my beautiful arrows. So you can hear shrieking coming from those two areas.
Right, well, I'm going after where I think Habe is, so I'm
Okay.
going up the stairs.
What's your maximum movement?
It's 20 feet at the moment. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so that means you're gonna end up there.
Yep, cool.
Okay, so
I'm
Yeah.
following him.
well that's good. But we'll do that on your turn. How about that?
I'm happy with that. But
Yeah, good. Thaven is a dancer, such a cold romancer. He can feel it in the air. So you're going to run to that section there, Thaven, which is a dead-end area?
That's right, and hide in the corner.
Okay. Just wanted to make
Singing-
sure.
Singing my song.
Siron, now you can move.
all right, now I can move. So that is what where'd the icon go? There's my right. There we go.
Is there any windows on these doors, or are they solid?
I thought you were following him.
I'm trying to get.
He went north into the doorway that's got the number 3 in it, and then up the stairs a bit.
Right, there you go. Let's do
You,
that.
you will be able to make it to the number 3 space. In fact, I'm just going to drag you to there.
There we go.
And you are now currently directly behind up.
Very good.
Okay, so Maewyn.
Well, I'll have to move up there so I can get down.
Get on up. Get on down. How do I delete that pointer? I like that. Okay. Currently you're running to the corner where Thaven is cringing. The doorway is 5 foot left of that.
Take
Yeah.
that little bit out of there because I can't move 25.
That's okay. We'll just assume you move there. And Gura.
Follow me.
Okay, so Gura 5.
Rod,
Gura. Oh, sorry. Gura steps 5 feet to follow you.
GRRAH.
Me. Righto. So we go down from there. I hear some. Oh, what's he do? Do I have details about what he does? I hope I do. Okay, he does that. So he will wander to there. And then we'll go down to there. And that there. Okay. So we've come back around to Arvin Guilt. You hear a little bit of a shuffling coming from the stairwell up ahead of you.
All right, well, I'm continuing up the stairs, and I'll be calling out to Mr. Habe. Dr. Habe, stop.
In
Don't
the
push the
name of love, before you break my heart, think it over. Okay, you move up to that point there. You see, as you reach the top, that was actually 15 feet worth of your movement. You see Mr. Graced Sevilla standing idly across the room from you. You also see right next to him is a doorway, and that doorway is made of iron bars, as if it's some kind of cell. Oh, wow, that was loud.
Yeah, we're knocking over a beer. Thankfully, it was empty and didn't go straight into my keyboard.
Okay, well, perhaps you should be a little bit more careful about that in future.
Perhaps.
What weapon are you holding, by the way?
I have my longsword.
Oh, your longsword. Okay. You can. Oh, it's not made of iron bars. It's made of iron, but you can see that there's a window inside it, and you can see some sort of figure that looks like a giant rat is inside there.
You dirty rat.
And you can see its sort of pink little eyes looking woefully, wistfully is the word I'm after, wistfully outside of the window. Pardon me. Okay, so you've got 5 foot of movement, and you've hollowed out to Habe. You cannot see him.
All right, I'll step in and I will address Mr. Sevilla.
Who are we getting lots of feedback from? I can hear myself through... Oh, they don't really give me any little green bars on your lot anymore.
I don't see him either.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can definitely hear myself coming through somebody.
Matt. It's Matt. There again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's gone now. Okay, it's all gone. Somebody's realised their complicity in the subject, and they are hiding it from us all. Okay. Right, so you've got 5 feet of movement, which you've done, and I just need to click there. And what are you doing from there?
I'll
Oh, you can.
tell Mr.
I will point out that you can see that there is a little corridor that goes down that way, and there is definitely a door that is there.
All right. Well, I'll just call out to Mr. Sevilla that we're here to help him, as we have been endeavouring to do since downstairs.
You see, he seems to be just hopping from one foot to the other, and his eyes are wild, but not really looking at you.
Okay.
Faven.
The doors down here don't have windows, do they?
No.
All right. Well, check that it's locked.
Okay, you check that door to see if it's locked. I'm assuming the one that you've just moved in front of, and you find that it is unlocked. And swinging it open, it opens up into a basic cell. Inside here, you can see that there is a bed made of straw that lays on the floor. There is a bucket. And there is sort of like a mouldy type smell to the room, but
No
otherwise
people, no creature.
nothing in there.
Move on to the next door.
Okay, well you can move to there, but not do anything further for the turn. Siron.
All right. I'll keep moving. Wherever Arvin has gone, I shall follow.
Okay, so that's
Good name for a
10,
song.
20. It takes you 25 to get to there.
That'll be about me then. Oh, no, I can double move.
You can if you wish to.
I do.
Well, show me where to.
I'll move into there.
Okay.
Yep,
You-
will do.
You nip around the corner and stand inside that room as well. You can see suddenly this rat-like being moves up to the window at the iron bars and starts squeaking quite fervently, and he starts rattling the cages as he's going off. Basically, seems quite agitated, and you see him banging at the window.
Right. Do I remember if it was a full moon out?
Good question. Hang on. I actually have the book right next to me. That's interesting. Oh, really? Okay. There we go. Doctor meeting patient. No, it doesn't appear to be a full moon out at all.
Okay. Just an agitated rat trying to get out.
Well, as far as a rat that stands about 5.5 feet tall,
Sure.
and is seemingly sort of hybrid human rat.
So despite all of his rage, he's still just a rat in a cage?
Oh my god. Despite all his rage, he is still just a rat in a cage. Yes, very, very true. Okay. Oh, okay. It's my turn to hit the damn button. I was about to growl someone and it was me. Maewyn.
So if I take my full 30, where will it get me?
Okay, if you go 5 to there, then that's 15, and that's 25. 30 gets you to the top of the stair.
Okay. And then, girl, just follow me.
Grrr! Not grrr. Grrr! Okay, he comes loping up the stairs behind you. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Okay, you see Grace who has been just stepping and mumbling to himself and making sort of no other motion apart from that. You see as Maewyn comes to the top of the stairs, suddenly his teeth are bared and he rushes you, Arvin, and attempts to grab you.
Well, let's see it.
But you see his hand slip across your armor as it just reaches out, and you can get the feeling, like, I mean, he's not even looking at you. His hands rush down your armor, but his eyes are set on something directly behind you. Okay, we'll go from there to there. And Arvin, your action.
All right. Well, I've pinned him once before, this poor gentleman, but I'm not sure that he's responding to that sort of treatment. So, what have I got? Can I determine with a heal check whether he's progressed further with his ghoul fever than when I last saw him?
Bearing in mind that when you last saw him was probably about 2.5 minutes ago, that would be one hell of a heal check.
All right. Well, he's not significantly different then, I presume.
At just a glance, he looks almost exactly the way he was before, perhaps with a little bit more perspiration on his brow after he was pushed upstairs so quickly.
All right. Well, I will attempt to grapple him again and further restrain him.
Okay.
Which will be combat maneuver check.
Mm-hmm.
I should target him, shouldn't I?
Probably.
And why are we not just killing him?
Because he's
unwell.
He's a poor sick man.
You do realise that Arvin's a paladin, don't you?
Yeah, no, I just meant, can he be cured?
Arvin's most devoutly hope so.
That's
right.
correct.
You attempt to grab him and you find that his sweating body seems to be slippery upon the gauntlet, and he makes his... well, he doesn't get grabbed by you. Thaven.
Open the next door. Try and open the next door.
Okay, you swing it open. It's almost exactly the same as the previous door.
Now occupation. Go over to this door and try that.
Okay. You go over to that one, give it a wrench, and same circumstances. And that's your turn, pretty much.
It certainly is, you dictatorial person.
I am a benevolent dictator, thank you. Siron.
All right. Okay. So, what weapons do I have in my hand?
Oh, we don't want to know your personal problems.
Trying to make I've got a nice a weapon that I can use for subdual, and I don't think it's going to allow me.
Here's the flat of the blade.
I could probably do that.
Beat him senseless over the head.
I'm going to attempt to beat him senseless over the head, attempting to do some dual damage with my scimitar.
Mm-hmm. Righto. So going for subdual damage is a negative, isn't it, of some form?
I can't recall.
I will check.
I don't have my iPad with me. It's rather embarrassing.
Called non-lethal.
That's right.
Suppose I could find it in the rules set, couldn't I? Where are we? Library. I'll find out basic rules. Or maybe not. Let's go over to my other thingy and go subdual damage. Pathfinder combat. Injuring death, temporary hit, non-lethal damage. Here we go. Oh, go away, advertising. Certain text, other effects such as blah blah blah, when you take no blah 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 blah. You can use a melee weapon that deals lethal damage to deal non-lethal damage instead, but you take a -4 penalty on your attack roll.
All right.
I was going to say -4, but I felt that it was a bit harsh. Apparently not.
Apparently not. Okay. All right. So, targeting Mr. Sick.
He's grappled, isn't he?
No.
No.
No? Oh, you missed. That's right.
There was an attempt. That's right. There was an attempt, but it failed.
However, not with that weapon. As you strike him, slapping him across the face with your scimitar.
Oh. Okay, so subdual damage is
7. Okay. I think that just went. I think they went direct to the.
I'm sorry for this.
How very polite of you. Okay. You slap him across the face and he nearly swoons at the blow. But no such luck.
All right.
Okay, that ratty looking guy is going to make a strength check to try and break the door. Oh crap! I think he did it.
To break free.
I think he.
It's a
think he.
door of bars. Is that what you said?
It's an iron door. Not that there's just a window with bars in it. Okay, that was really impressive. He got nat.
Enough to scare us.
Well, he got a nat 20.
Nice.
So heck, I'm not going to go looking for rule. He slams down the door and leaps forward, breaking free. Yes, he broke free. He broke free from his cell. He's not self-satisfied out of me. As he runs across the room and stands before Siron and Arvin. But he doesn't get another action because he broke the door down.
I say to Arvin, this guy looks really unwell.
Mayowen.
Using point blank shot. I'm gonna shoot that where we're at.
They're at.
Well, that's what it says on the combat tracker. Oh,
Damn combat tracker, I have been defeated. Right. I take it that was a miss.
yeah.
Okay. What about
Yeah.
Grar?
Yeah, but what can he do now that I've been reading all this? He can have one trick.
Okay, well then you need to determine what trick that is, which are the tricks that are listed under animal handling.
Tell me this: if you pick defend and somebody and the animal's defending you or somebody, I tell him to defend, then doesn't he attack if somebody comes at that person?
Yes, correct.
Well, I'll go for defend then.
Okay, defending who?
Right now,
Quite honestly, it's got to be somebody that he can defend, and pretty much that's only you at this point in time.
oh, why?
Because he's standing on a stairwell right behind you and can't see anything apart from anything that's near you.
Okay, well, I'll just tell him to defend then.
Okay. Mr. Sevilla again attempts to wrench you out of the way, Arvin.
Mm-hmm.
And he manages to grapple you. So,
Habe, are you carrying something interesting? Do you know of?
Am I carrying something interesting?
Yes, because he sort of looks like he's trying to get through to you.
Well, he had the message that was directed to Mayowen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. So you both now have the grapple condition as he grabs you. What?
That's right, he has.
Movement. Movement. That speed, righto. Get rid of that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay. Brings us back round to you, Arvin. You are currently grappled by Graced. You can smell this stench coming off him. It's a horrible, horrible, slimy hold.
Mm. All right, well, I will attempt to break the grapple,
Okay.
which will require. So
That's a CMB check. Or you can make a strength check or I believe a escape artist check.
escape artist. Well, CMB is just going to be the way to go.
There we go, hang on. If you're grappled, you can attempt to break the grapple as a standard action by making a combat maneuver check. DC equal to your opponent's CMD. This does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Or escape artist check with a DC equal to your opponent's CMD.
Right, I will target him and do that. And I'll probably miss that as well. So, yes, hit.
Okay. Oh, that's slightly surprising, but fair enough. You manage to grab at his arms and pull them away from yourself.
Okay. And I will say, Siron, this man is very unwell. I think it might almost be time for me to ease his passing.
You think?
Okay, Thaven. You move 10 feet down.
Yeah, and try that door.
Okay, as you pull at the handle upon that door, you hear it rattle as if locked. And the screeching comes from within anew.
Ah, well, in that case, I shall quickly move up to that door
Okay.
and volunteer to end my turn.
Oh,
Very generous of you.
how dare thee? Right, 5, 10, 20, 30. Can you give me a perception check, please, Thaven?
Oh, hot diggity. Skills. P. Oh.
Okay, Siren.
I'm going to hit him with the flat of the scimitar again.
Oh, that's nice. He still believes he can be saved. Oh, hang on a minute before you do. Don't roll any
Yeah.
dice. I have to get rid of the grapple condition because he is no longer grappled.
Oh.
Oh, he's not?
No, because
I broke the grapple.
Arvin broke the grapple. Righto, feel free to attack.
No. Oh, what did that?
Well, no, yeah, well, okay. Oh, well, that's without the -4, but hang on a minute, I need to check whether you hit him or not.
Well, I would have hit him on a 17, which was the first roll.
No, the 17 -4 is a 13, because you're attempting
Yes,
to
that's right.
attack a grappled person. And... okay, you would have hit him. Wow, his AC sucks.
It really, really does.
It really, really does.
And that's unfortunate for him, but for nobody else.
True.
Oh.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, wow, that hurt.
Okay, Graced collapses and falls prone. Surely there's a prone effect I can do.
Say to Arvin, we don't have to compromise ourselves just yet, brother.
Good job.
Okay. Looking on down. So you've got a scimitar, don't you, Siram?
I have a masterwork scimitar, that's right.
Excellent. You see the rat that had focused his eyes on Arvin now sees the flash of your scimitar ahead of him, and he leaps at you, attempting to... what does he attempt to do? I have a feeling that he may attempt to... Why didn't I write down that? It was rather pathetic of me.
Oh, I'd never suggest such a thing.
Well, you should, because it was true. There we are. Oh, okay. Actually, I need to make a will save. Maybe he doesn't leap at you. Let's go for a will save. No, he succeeds. So he just strikes at you. Comes. He's right in front of you, so he is. He makes a bite at you. But you see his teeth just rake off your well-protected self as you push him away. Not doing anything. That guy there. He can't get there, so he moves to there. And that dude there joins the conga line. And we go to Maywin.
I'll do the same point blank.
You are going to have to do that with a 20% miss chance because he's darting around a door frame from where you currently are. So if you hit the we're ready type dude, you'll then need to roll a percentile check.
Oh, you can press the partial cover button.
Yes, I did a fumble.
Now give me another roll just to see what happens if it's another miss. It is. As you draw your bow back and you let loose the arrow, not only does the arrow snap as it strikes into the wall ahead of you, the arrow then shears the bow's string as it snaps in twain.
Oh, mate. Yeah.
Okay. What does Gara do?
Well,
Defends her from her own ineptitude.
he only knows one. There's only one thing I can tell him, right? Is that what it?
Defend, yeah, pretty much. But you could move him in and tell him to defend Siron, because he could stand over Graced now.
All right. Defend Siron.
Okay, so Gara rushes in. As he does, the were-rat
Okay.
attempts to strike him with a bite. So, but Gara leaps to the side, not taking any damage whatsoever. Okay, Grace is unconscious. That zombie there goes.
That zombie.
I don't know. That's
No, no,
that
no,
that's
He
that
didn't say that out loud.
that's zombie rat is what I'm talking about.
It's a zombie. We know what's ahead of us.
Told you it was a necromancer.
Okay.
Who is a necromancer?
The professor, the head of the place.
Habe?
Yeah.
That guy.
Um,
He appeared in Combat Tracker and then disappeared.
Arvin.
All right. So this rat type creature that's come out and attacked us, it's bipedal, is it?
It's bipedal. It has, let's see, what's its description? This hunched creature looks like a human in studded leather armor, but fur covers its body. Its face is very rat-like, and it has a long, naked tail popping out its pants.
All right. Do I have any chance of recognizing this affliction?
Oh, you can make a knowledge religion check. Okay, you definitely recognize this as a were-rat in hybrid form.
Awesome. And do I know whether they're inherently evil or not?
Not necessarily.
Anyway, he has attempted.
But you are detecting evil, are you not?
I can detect evil as effectively a free ping, yes.
Yeah. So you do know in your knowledge that there can be good were creatures, so you don't automatically assume. But you do the radar scan to find out whether there is evil here, and awesome. So awesome because it came back with not on this page. Hang on a tick. I will find it very quickly. I'm going to that page. And then that page. Oh no, of course. Of course it wouldn't be under the W page. It's going to be under R for rat where, isn't it?
That would be unhelpful, but probably.
Actually, no, it's going to be under the L page for lycanthrope. Rat. Oh, finally I found it. No, this one, oh, actually, yes, this one does come back with a radiation of evil.
All right. And he has already attempted to bite my friend Siron, but I'll call out that we face a were-rat, beware of its bite, and I shall thrust my sword upon it.
Did you just make a weird joke when you went beware? its bite.
And not on purpose.
Unintentional dad joke.
Mm.
That's how good at them I am.
They're punishable by death in this game, just so you know.
So I shall attempt to.
Oh, nat 20. Hello. Critical hit. Wow, things are not looking good for, what's his name? Pidgeot. Oh, until you rolled the
I
damage.
can't roll any damage.
Okay. Well, hang on, it's just... Oh, okay. Right, you can see as you strike him with your weapon, that
Ford.
the sword, your long sword, does not seem to do as much damage as you had hoped. And in fact, as you draw it back from the creature, it is only a very, very light wound for what you're expecting.
That's right. I didn't use my magical sword in my roll, but that's okay.
Okay.
Done.
Thaven is the dancer. He's a strange romancer. He can feel it in the air, and he tries the door, because that's what you're up there doing, and find it locked.
There's a zombie come in the room, hasn't
Yeah,
there?
but your perception check was 1, so you are currently
Ah.
unaware of that zombie. So you try the door and find the door is also locked, and loud screams come from within it. Then you turn and see some shambling creature that has moved into the room with you. And are you going to move towards it if you can't attack it?
Well, I can't attack it, you're saying?
Well, do you have a weapon out, or have you just been running around trying doors and stuff?
Well, I'm a trained warrior with a +1 bonus, so I can draw a sword.
As part of a move action, but you've also done an action of trying to open the door, finding it frustratingly there. Yes, you can move to there. Oh, I suppose that'll be nice. You get a single swing. Look at that.
That's all I ever get.
Look at me being nice.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Oh,
What?
He's right. That's okay. I accept these things.
Why isn't it targeting my...
Hang on, let me target it for you. Just because I'm that nice. There you go. You are now targeting the zombie.
You just
No,
nice.
oh, that's actually hit. My God.
Okay, you strike a heavy blow upon the creature, but it does not drop.
Of course not. No, there wouldn't be an epic fight if it dropped first round.
Correct. So we go 5, 10, 15,
I don't have a little sim.
20,
I
25.
know what's going on there.
Okay, you see another zombie shamble out of the doorway that leads down the stairs to the rooms below. It wanders over, seeing you, and strikes at you, Thaven.
Did that come from 3?
It came from down.
One.
Came up through the one area.
So he should have an attack of opportunity.
No, it doesn't, because it moved around him. It went here, 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 here,
Gotcha.
and then here,
Gotcha.
and then attacked him. So,
How rude. Oh.
okay, swings out with a fist, but you are too quick for said creature and duck underneath its blows.
Damn right.
20, 25, 30. As you see another one enter the room, or coming through the doorway to the south of you. Sanatorium.
all right. The were-rat. I don't have a magical sword, but I have been suitably warned, and so I strike at it, but not in a subduing fashion.
Okay,
I better target it first before I do that.
always helps.
So I'm not targeting you anymore. I'm targeting you. No, I'm not targeting Maywin.
Why not? Punch her out. She was.
That's not very nice.
She was that useless last time. You should punch her.
I miss you. Oh, there you go.
Ouch.
You do. He darts underneath it, being a very dexterous young lad,
All right.
apparently. Hang on, I'm looking at it. Ooh, wow. Okay. Right. He darts forward with a bite towards you. Oh, why is he targeting Garra? Oh. He didn't want to target the doggy. Hang on, I'm retargeting. Let's go. Let's go again. Okay.
Not targeting anybody.
Right.
Nice screen.
No, I targeted Siron. He bites again but misses you and then leaps back 5 feet.
Oh, I have had you. All right.
Okay. And then 5, 10, 20, 30. And then Mayowen.
So can I see him better now?
You can see him better, but you have a broken longbow.
Oh, that's right. Crap. Do I hear what's going on downstairs?
No, absolutely not. Especially seeing, I'm still assuming that young Thaven is still singing. So
That's right.
all you can hear is the dull intonation of Thaven below.
As he dances around the floor.
Alright. So if I move more than...
But if you can hear him singing Thriller, you should have a cue.
What does it take to fix my bow?
I was going to sing Ballroom Blitz.
It'll take you a move action to get a new string out of your backpack, and then a full round action to restring it.
Oh, okay. Let's see, what is my range? Is range just throwing as well, right?
Yes.
So I have a silver dagger. Can I throw it at the were-rat?
You certainly can. It's over 10 feet away though, so you'll take a -2 range penalty.
Do my, feats apply to throwing?
I'm assuming so. It's just ranged attacks and stuff like that, so yes.
And you're saying he's how far away? And I have to get a -2?
He's over 10 feet away.
Over 10 feet.
Yep. The range of a dagger is 10 feet.
And if I move to in front of him, then he gets an attack of opportunity, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'll move over in front of him anyway.
Oh, actually, let's. Oh, that's all right. We'll do it in a tick. It's okay. You're going to move over in front of him anyway?
Well, with a -2 and this dagger doesn't.
Okay. You push your way past Arvin and Siron and stand in front of the rat.
Okay.
And I lift you.
So I'll have my longsword then.
Okay. Okay, you strike him. And you see only a mild blow as you strike him. Seems highly resistant to your weapon. Okay.
Does he take his attack of opportunity?
No, he doesn't. Now, I'm going to give Garra, just get Garra to make a single attack against him to start with, because he was told to defend Siron and the rat attacked Siron. So Garra should at that point have made an attack. So we'll go with that. Okay, he missed. I now have to adjust Garaz's initiative because he will operate at the same time as the were-rat now. Okay, so we need to go back down past Maywin. Graced is unconscious. Okay, zombie. Zombies are unintelligent, aren't they? He'll just move to there. He 5-foot steps around Thaven and attempts to slam. Why doesn't that work for me? Okay. Yeah, it does. Okay, he slings out a fist but doesn't manage to actually punch himself in the face as he saves the critical fumble.
Would I not have been able to use as a free action to tell
What's that?
Girl to defend me now, not Sarah?
No worries. Not a problem. Okay, Arvin.
All right. Well, I'll just have to advance past the doggy and no doubt provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'm so glad you realised that. Do that. Do that. And then the like. Yeah, that's right. Also known as Pidgeot. Pidgeot Turgleson. Will make an attack at you.
Someday we'll learn something about Pidgeot. We probably shouldn't have killed him, but anyway. No doubt there's about a good page devoted to Pidgeot's back history that's on Mark's page. We're not going to find anything else about.
Sure.
Poor Pidgeot.
Poor Pidgeot.
Oh my
Alas,
god.
we did not know him at all.
Yes,
Named NPC.
poor Pidgeot just manages to bite himself.
Oh, I hope he doesn't catch were-ratness.
Pidgeot's the were-rat we're fighting.
Oh.
Okay, but he does manage to resist his own damage. That makes no sense.
All right, well, having arrived there,
Okay, you see, he gnaws his own arm to no effect.
I'm going to attempt to power attack him with my proper longsword, which I
Okay.
will miss with.
He will, horrendously so. Strike down at the longsword, but you find yourself laughing too much as he gnaws at his own arm. Oh, that's unfair, Kevin. Unfair.
Very well, we shall attack the same zombie.
Well, you can't, because that was the zombie you were standing next to and just moved away from.
No, it's not. Zombie 4 is exactly the same. The one's got a yellow marker on it.
Yeah, shut up, me.
Yeah, damn right.
Hey, swing out at the zombie and strike him.
Yeah.
A mild blow.
Well, fine, be like that.
Okay, this zombie 5-foot steps in and attempts to slam you. Striking you with his fist. Hits you for 7 points of damage. A large wound as he smashes you with his fist. And there you go, 5, 15. You see the other zombie struggles in towards you. And also lashes out his fist at you. You see, he misses you though.
Zombie 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him attack the zombie to the north of him. So, and strikes him rather nicely for a few points of damage. We'll get that target. Okay, Sarum.
Oh, goodness gracious. This is all
Get it.
very, very.
All very, very.
All very, very difficult. I'm going to move there. Take a chance. And
Okay.
having gotten there,
Hang on a minute. I have to check his feats to make sure he can't get another attack of opportunity.
Honey, I'm still free.
Take a chance on you. Yeah, he doesn't get another attack of opportunity, so you're fine.
excellent. At that point in time, I will smack him with my rhythm stick.
You can't really see him through a wall.
What? Oh.
You've gone into his cell.
Oh,
Duh.
okay. Okay. Is there anything interesting in here? Have a look around.
Okay, that's a good question. Da, da, da.
Where rat germs?
Blah, 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 blah. Why? You're quite right. There is quite a bit of information about him. Okay. No, they said this area seems well lived in. It's a full bucket of poo and wee. And a lovely bed. And you turn around to lash out at him for such a horrid smell and realise there's a wall in the way. And you think,
Yes,
you
that's
idiot.
very disappointing. That's very disappointing, yes. All right. Okay, then.
Okie dokie, then we go to our were-rat himself. So, Pidgeot. Pidgeot lashes out at Arvin. Oh, hang on, let me roll randomly. 1 to 2 will be Arvin, 3 to 4 will be the dog, 5 to 6 will be Maewyn. Okay, he attacks Maewyn. Which means Garaz's going to get an attack of opportunity on him.
Why has Marwyn and Sauron lost the song effect?
Because they can't hear you now. They're upper floor and through an entire thing.
Why has Arben still got it?
Because I haven't gotten to him yet.
Because I've got superior hearing.
Ah.
I was doing him just when it became my turn. Right.
Good hearing.
Yeah, not that good. Okay, the rat leaps out and bites at Maewyn, striking him. Gara may make an attack against said lycanthrope, striking. Oh no, missing him. The rat's teeth sink into Maewyn for 5 points of damage, and I need I believe it's a fortitude save from Maewyn.
Okay.
Mm.
Here's a fortitude save.
Okay. Fortitude save.
Okay. And then the rat steps 5 foot backwards. Garaz action.
Well, all he does is guard, right? I mean, defend. I can't
Okay.
tell him to attack, correct?
Correct. At the moment you can't.
So
Okay.
he's just defending.
Righto. So at that point we get 5. And we have that happen. 15.
What?
And
Oh dear.
Who is that?
okay, you see a figure enter the room with you, Thaven. What's his?
I think you better call for some help, mate.
None of you can hear me.
If you sort of no.
Garage can, perhaps he will start whining or something and I'll realize something's going on.
Okay. You see he moves in, he's wearing dark robes, and is a portly gentleman that's going a little bit bald on top, and as his eyes alight upon you, you see him mumble an incantation, and his figure becomes blurred. Or not blurred, sorry. Well, actually, you just see his figure sort of shimmer and shake in a dark cloud, and then his body seems to move to another position.
What?
So I need to attach that
That sounds
position to him.
creepy. Da-da-da-da.
How do I attach that to him? He has displacement upon him. Surely there's a way to put an effect on him. Total concealment. Okay. So just when you attack him, you'll need to put total concealment on your attack, if you're attacking, that is. Okay. How long does it last for? Good question. 1 round per level. What level is he? Good question. That many. So we'll go there. We'll go add a condition which is called displacement. And which is surrounds duration. Okay. Done. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, you see another zombie moving through the room, but with a guttural intonation from the gentleman that's in the room with you. You see, it just enters the stairwell, and continue past. Mayowen.
Okay. So I could see that my sword didn't do much damage,
You can.
but I've got that silver dagger. I wonder if that would hurt a weird creature. Zero doesn't do much damage.
Last time I think your longsword did 2 points of damage, so
Wonder if silver would do something to it. I'll just hit it with my sword because I don't know.
so you stepping into the.
I have to switch from longsword to silver dagger. Don't I have to? Doesn't that take a lot?
You would need to drop the longsword, but then you could draw the silver dagger with no problem. If you wanted to sheathe the longsword, then yes, it becomes an issue.
So I could sheathe it and then draw the dagger, but I couldn't attack, correct? Is what you're telling me?
You could drop the longsword and draw the dagger and attack, or you could sheathe the longsword, draw the dagger, but not attack.
But then I'd be in the same position next time if I wanted to pick up the sword.
Well, sure, yes.
I'll just hit him with the sword.
Okay. So are you moving up, or are you going to take a 20% miss chance?
5 would be fine. Thank you. Please hit him. No! Oh, it's a 7. Oh,
Okay.
that was 1.
You swing at him, but miss.
Crap.
Graced again lays unconscious on the ground underneath the dog. Then the zombie below Thaven attempts to swing at him and smashes the bard with quite a vital, a strong blow, smacking him around for 9 points of damage. really shuddering his core. No, that guy does nothing. Arvin.
All right. Well, I'll step into this square here.
hmm
And what does that give me? Partial cover or something? Does it?
Yeah, 20% mischance.
So,
So
wait.
partial concealment. Well, you go to the plus minus
Yep.
and click on the concealment button when you make this
Concealment.
attack.
Pressed.
Now you make your attack.
Now
And
I make my attack.
should do a percentile roll with it.
I will power attack again. And miss.
Okay, so you miss, so it doesn't do the mischance at that point in time because you missed anyway. Righto. Thaven.
Ah, we hit zombie 4 again, and then retreat into the corner.
Sure.
I can grab me. No, I can't grab me for some reason.
Well, just roll your attack and then I'll shift you back.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Okay, step back 5 foot to that point there. You can really hear somebody banging against the wall now. As this zombie 5 foot steps in.
I'll give a scream because it's a girly thing to do.
Okay, perception checks from everybody downstairs, pretty please. I mean upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yeah. This zombie moves in and misses you. Right. It's good that they record.
I didn't do that twice. Plus, I forgot. I actually get higher on that. I get a +2 because I've got Warrior of Old.
Perception. Okay. Let's have a look at the thing here. The sound of basically a scream. So we'll give that a -10 starting point.
Garah heard it.
Not necessarily, I need to work out the DC.
I actually had 18.
Unfavorable conditions. It's +2, it's 8.
Where's your perception calculated?
It's 2.
Oh, yeah, it's under my scale.
So, this one, okay.
+2 was already on there, so it is a 16. Sorry.
Okay, so every single one of you, I think, hear the scream from Thaven downstairs.
Effective. Nice.
As if he is panicked. And do you scream anything in particular, Thaven, or do you just go, ah?
I'll scream out, zombies! I told you it was a necromancer.
They may just think you're singing a new pop song.
It's true. And that's fair.
5, 10,
I know, my friend the paladin would never do that.
30. And you begin to hear the sound of footsteps coming up the stairs from below. Siron.
Alright, I realise that I'm in a cupboard, and I hear that something's coming up from below, so I march ever so bravely over to here and brandish my scimitar in a very menacing manner.
Okay, there is a zombie coming up the stairwell towards you.
So I'll take the I'll hold my action. So when he's actually coming to view such that he will not have cover, then I shall swat at him.
No worries. Okay. You can't hold your action though, just quietly because you've already moved.
Oh, of course. Okay. All right.
But you think that you're holding your action, and the zombie just nods knowingly. Yeah, good work, he says.
They always do this.
That's right. Okay, so now we would be clicking on the down button, wouldn't we, Siron?
We would be. We would be. Now, what do I do with that combat tracker? That's what I did with it. There we go.
Okay, Pidgeot then lashes out his bite again
Oh,
at
did you be
Maewyn.
hardly near thee?
And Garra will attack.
No, Garar is well and truly behind you and away from the lycanthrope now. The only person that can attack is you. And the lycanthrope bites at you but steps backwards afterwards after he misses you. Okay. Garar can rush in now and attack him if you wish him
But
to.
I heard Thaven, correct?
You did.
So I'm going to tell him defend Thaven. And he can move 50.
Okay. So he moves. Oh, I moved Graced. Poor Graced isn't moving anywhere. Hang on. So Garar moves to the top of the stairwell and finds himself face to face with a zombie. And so we'll need to attack that zombie, which is zombie 3. Okay, so you can make an attack.
He attacks zombie 3. Zombie.
Okay, but Garar misses. Right. You see the figure in this room with you, Thaven.
Everybody's down here.
They
Anybody
are.
is anybody's down next floor.
It's the monster mash.
The monster mash. So he's cast that now. Now he might cast. He again makes an incantation, and you see a shimmering force of energy spin around his body. I'm hoping that I can. Surely there's a condition for that. And there is. So how long does that last for? No, Christ. 10 turns, or 10 rounds in a minute. So that makes it 600, that makes it 3,000 rounds.
What?
It lasts a long time.
Very true. Certainly longer than this combat. The zombie is now looking up at a very crowded room. Holds its action. Maewyn.
I'll move up.
Okay, you push forward towards Pidgeot.
The longsword range is it?
Yep.
You have to be within 5 feet, right?
Correct.
There. Oh, crap.
Okay, but you strike out at him, and again you find him just so incredibly dexterous that you miss him. Zombie there.
That's so very good.
He moves up there and he attempts to attack you from around the corner, giving you concealment. So he slams at Thaven and misses him. He does nothing back to up.
Ooh, God. You need some healing, mate. You got a potion?
I will have to hold my action because I can't really get to anywhere.
Okay. Arvin stands around looking confused, even though he could, open a door next to him and stuff.
Yeah, and release whatever's in there.
He's cleverer than I gave him credit for. Okay. So Arvin is holding his action. Thaven the Dancer.
Well, change his
Can't.
target to can't change his target because he can't. Nothing's working for me.
What do you want to just to the one
The
zombie
in front of
one?
me, more directly in front of me. Yeah.
I shall do that for you. It is done.
Thank you. Easy.
You strike out and you hit him. Okay, doing a small amount of damage. He strikes back at you vigorously. You duck underneath the massive fist that blows against the wall. There is a bark from the man behind him and the zombie stumbles back 5 feet. The zombie, almost at the top of the stairs, turns its attention to the wolf known as Gara. Smashes out his fist towards him. Gara leaps to the side, bravely being a wolf of great skill. Sauron.
But completely blocking my attempts to get at said zombie.
You noticed that?
Yes, I did.
Sorry.
So, if I understand the map correctly, we've got 2 zombies on the stairs
Correct.
with a 5-foot gap in between them.
No.
One zombie going down to Maven.
If you want to think about this zombie is actually there.
Okay, all right. Well, that's really quite problematic, isn't it?
Oh, actually, no. Yes, there is a 5-foot gap between them, sorry.
Right.
Yes, I got it wrong.
Okay. I'm going to bravely wander into this particular point here.
And try and move through the zombie's space.
Move through the zombies' space.
Right. I really wish I had my iPad with me. Hang on. Do I have my GM screen right near me? Oh, that'd be really, really handy if I did. Oh. And of course, the
Wow, that's
no.
one of the biggest gag noises.
Moving through an opponent's space. God damn it. Classes, feat, skills, traits, equipment, magic. Game mastering, league open. Moving through opponent's space. I think it's their CMD plus a bit. So using, there we go. You have to make an acrobatics check to do this.
This will be entertaining. See the
Yeah.
cleric fall down the stairs.
Well, if you fall down the stairs, you should take out at least one of the zombies.
It's true.
Okay, moving through an enemy's space is 5 plus the opponent's combat maneuver defense. Going downstairs, Jesus Christ. So we'll make that 7 plus SEMD. So give me an acrobatics check.
Okay, here we go. For shits and giggles. Oh! Oh, son! Yeah!
What zombie number is that at the top of the stairs? That is zombie 3. He has a CMD of that which is higher than that. So you attempt to roll down the stairs, fail utterly, get pushed back out, plus zombie 3 gets an attack of opportunity. Yeah, and? Oh, that's right, they've got the staggered condition, don't they? Good point, smartass. Righto.
All right, so I just bounce off a zombie, bounce past back a dog, back through a doorway, and go, what the hell that just happened? All right,
It's like some glitch.
that's it. That's it. All right, can I see the zombie from where I am, or is my attempt to do an acrobatics check effectively mean that I've used up a full round action?
No, that is only a move action, so you're still good to go.
All right, excellent. And in that case, it's like, zombie. Right. Now I'm going to channel energy to harm the.
Hang on. A staggered creature can still take free, swift, and immediate actions, which does in fact mean a attack of opportunity. So
Miss.
cop that net one followed by a 2. As it punches itself in the face. Yeah. Wow, I've rolled a lot of nat ones tonight. Okay, yes, it does a great job of punching itself in the face. Righto, please continue. Just hit the concealment button under the plus minus sort of thing and then make your attack.
Sorry?
When you go to make your attack, see the /- minus button in the top right hand corner of your screen. Click on
Modifiers.
the modifiers, click on that,
Yeah.
it will bring up a little thing and there is one there that says concealment. Click on that because it has 20% miss chance if you actually hit it. Because of the wall in the way. Yeah.
Of concealment. Okay, yeah, sure. All right, but this is just giving damage. There's no, I don't have to take a shot at it with a channel.
Oh, you're channeling. No, we'll get rid of that then. I didn't understand you were channeling. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
He's not easy
So
to
it's-
understand at the best of times.
So that's going to get that plus the 1 down the stairs, isn't it? Do you need line of effect to channel?
I need, where is it? I need to have 30-foot radius centered on the cleric, burst. It does not say.
I'm gonna probably say that because it's a burst effect that you do. So it's only going to affect that guy.
Alright, that's fine. Now, okay, so 2d6, oh, this is not going to work out well. So, what number zombie is that? Zombie is that?
He is zombie number 3.
Can I correctly target him now? No, that doesn't work.
Okay, do you want me to target him for you? Done. Oh, no, you just targeted the lycanthrope. Right. Zombie
Alright.
is now targeted.
So, I'll try with harm. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so it's gonna do 6 points damage.
Geek. Save.
It gets... For some
10.
reason it didn't do any damage to him. He gets a will save. What's the DC against it?
So, DC 12 plus my charisma, DC 15.
Okay, so he saves and takes half damage. So that would be 3 points of damage, which has been added. Very good. Your energy washes across the undead, causing it to, well, stagger underneath the unholy weight of, what's the name? As Pidgeot again attacks this evil elf in front of him. Missing her and then stepping 5 feet back again. Garra has a zombie in front of him.
That's number 3.
Okay, attacks with the bite but misses. Right. Okay, oh no, only 2,999 rounds to go for that spell. However, will he live? Let's get to that spell. In fact, oh, you must see. Blah, 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 blah. Can Mage Hand deliver touch spells?
Yeah, I believe it can.
Actually, think you
No,
may.
hang on.
I think you need a feat. Yeah, I think you need a feat for it.
Yeah, there's a feat that allows it, that's right.
Okay. What happens is the what's it gonna do? He is going to let loose a magic missile at you, Kevin. As you see, he flings his hand forward and little bolts of screaming skulls leap from his fingertips, ducking through his zombies. They come directly for you. So I shall target Faven, who is all the way up the top here. Somewhere. There it is. You are now targeted. He casts a magic missile and rolls damage because why? No, hang on. There's more than one.
Yeah, you got to do it 3 times.
How do you know what level he is?
Magic missile throws 3 missiles. It's standard.
No, it's not. It's one per level.
Ah, yeah. So he's 5th level, so he gets another one.
One per every 2 levels or something like that. Where are we? Magic missile. Missile of magical energy darts forth from your fingertips and strikes its target, dealing 1d4 plus 1 points of force damage. The missile strikes unerringly, even if the target is in melee combat. For every 2 caster levels beyond first, you gain an additional missile, so he gets another 2 missiles. Oh god, no, that's wrong. I did that wrong. God. Okay, so let's give you 2 points back. And do it right. Get it right. Another magic missile, which drops Thaven to 0, and another one which drops him to unconscious. Thaven definitely stops dancing and falls to the ground. Okay, and I no longer.
I've been holding my action,
Hmm?
and I will take it after this guy finishes his.
Well, that's his turn done.
If I can.
Oh, wow.
Ah, I see what you're doing.
I will also now call upon Saranray to grant me the ability to smite this evil creature with my smite evil,
Sure.
which will give me that bonus.
Okay, will you stop that? That's not... Oh, you stupid animal. You are annoying.
Which will give me that bonus to attacking, and my attacks on this creature will now bypass its damage resistance,
Okay.
such that it is. I presume it's not an evil outsider or an evil aligned dragon or undead.
No.
And so therefore it does that to
Stop it.
Attack.
You're annoying. Has anyone told you that?
Okay, that's a big fat old hit.
And it does that to damage.
But not its resisted amount. Right,
And it's
so
not
9,
Bypasses damage resistance.
19 damage. It has... Is that the first time anybody's hit it?
No. It was wounded.
We did minor damage to it early.
Yes,
I
it's-
did a little bit to it.
I've got to find its damage resistance. Wow, okay. So it only took 9 points of damage from that, so I need to add 10. Icky. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not quite dead, but it's not looking terribly well either.
So I suggest to May when maybe she could take this opportunity to string her bow.
Okay, you call out
And I
that
will
those
let you
wise
know.
words as we go to zombie number 2, who I can't seem to see at the moment. Oh, there he is there. Right. He's going to move to there. Why on earth has his token gone tiny? There we go. That's better. Okay, he just comes out at the command of his master. Maewyn.
Okay, so to restring my bow, what do I have to do?
Okay, basically you're going to spend this round getting your bowstring out of your bag, and then next round you'll restring it.
Can I move?
You can move, yes.
How far can I move and still get my bowstring out?
Your movement speed.
Oh. Well, I'm just thinking I need to get the hell out of the way. If I take a 5-foot step, is that far enough out of everybody's way? Or
What's his name? Arvin can walk through your space as friendly space. That's fine.
Oh, he can? Oh, so I'm not in the way.
No, you're not in the way.
I'm working on my bow.
Okay, so you drop your backpack, you pull out a bowstring. Grace lays pleasantly unconscious. Zombie 4 will drop there at the command of his master. And that guy will do nothing. And Thaven needs to... I'll just click the down button. It does your save automatically, I believe. So you stabilize.
Yes, thank goodness.
Zombie 1, who's there, will move to this position here. And zombie 3 will attack. Okay. So staggered means you can either move or attack, doesn't it? He doesn't know any better, so he just swings at the doggy again. I was about to swing at himself. Okay, smashes into Grar for 6 points of damage. Siron.
Oh,
I'm
man.
still stuck. Still stuck.
He's still moaning.
That's right. It's moaning. I'm stuck. I am going to attempt to do it all again.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to charge for this zombie and at least get to...
Sure, just give us an
Yeah.
acrobatics check. Let's
Sure.
start with acrobatics.
Skills. There we go. No, that's not good.
Okay. Zombie makes an attack of opportunity against you.
I love the way you just cartwheel into this zombie in its face.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh my god, it rolls on that 1 again. Then on that 3, hitting itself again. Wow. And punches himself rather heavily. He even took some damage that time. As he pushes you back up the stairs, back out the door.
Well, I target him again, and in those circumstances, I'll hit him with another heal, effectively, or throw damage at him. DC 15 again on the save.
Okay, doesn't save this time, so that's 8 points of damage to him, and you hear the zombie drop.
All right, we've cleared the stairs.
Woohoo! I can move.
Okay, not now you can't, because you've already done your movement action. Let's go back to Pidgeot, who is stuck in a corridor, nowhere to go. You're gonna make him fight like a, well, what do they say?
The cornered rat.
Cornered rat. So he changes his target to Habe, makes his bite, and then he falls unconscious, collapsing to the ground because he was disabled that round. So, Gura.
He's supposed to be going down to defend,
No, he used to.
defend.
10, 20, 25, he comes out there.
He's got 50.
No, that's 25 because of difficult terrain. Oh, he's got 50, does he? Is that what you meant?
He's a speed of 50.
Okay, so he attempts to move to that point there, in which point he gets an attack of opportunity from every remaining zombie.
Why'd you move him there?
Well, he's running towards Thaven.
He's gonna get killed.
That's a distinct possibility.
I know you'll be glad.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's just...
I know you will, because you said something in an earlier game.
Where are we? I don't know what she's talking about, people. I love the puppy. Okay, zombie number 1 makes an attack, missing. Zombie number 2 makes an attack, missing. Zombie number 4 makes an attack. Missing. Gura gets through. Then can move to that point there. Standing. The other guy does not actually have a melee weapon in hand, so he cannot make an attack of opportunity. However, he is glad that the puppy actually ran past him.
Does he get to attack a zombie now?
Yes, he may. So Gura needs to target. What zombie is he? Zombie 1.
I don't need it. I just drop it on the zombie.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a crit.
No, you didn't. Crit not confirmed. But you did get a hit.
Oh, I thought I had to do that again.
No, it automatically does the second attack. It said there, crit not confirmed. So roll some damage. Okay, as he tears some flesh from the zombie.
And he gets a trip. Bite plus a trip.
Yep, so a CMB check.
CMB. That's on.
If you open him up, he should have a CMB under his.
Is it on combat?
It's next to, if you on the main page. Okay. That roll is definitely not a trip. Gerard doesn't get a big enough hold. Right, puppy dog.
Wait.
Okay, guy goes, holy crap, there's a puppy dog. Puppy dogs are not good, especially ones with big teeth, he says, and therefore attempts to make said puppy dog blind.
Blind.
Yeah.
He smells, so doesn't know much about wolves.
Well, no, it still gives him a -4 and total concealment against the wolf, so he's happy. So he casts the spell, and Graf fails and loses his sight. Nice. And Mr. Man then sort of steps back here going, holy shit, puppy dog. Mr. Guilt.
Right, I will double move to where I've put that move. And down the stairs a bit further, I think.
Okay, hang on. 5, 10,
That was
15,
30.
20, 25, 35. You'll make it there one more set. You'll make it to there.
Thanks.
No worries. Zombie 2. He goes, wow, look at that. But Mr. Man says, no, hold. So there will be no attacking there. Maewyn, you string your bow this round. It's a full round action. So your bow is now restrung. Graced has dreams of eating humans' livers. Zombie 4 also wants to kill the puppy, but the guy goes, don't kill the puppy. That guy does nothing. Thaven the Dancer is stable. And that zombie, which is next to puppy, shall attack the puppy. And slams the puppy, missing the puppy. Is that right? Shouldn't Garra have like less armor class and stuff?
Why does he have -4 defensive effects? So he's blind.
His normal AC is 14, so that's -4, that's 9, and that's a miss. Alright. Okay, so he misses the puppy. Siron.
Now I will rush down the stairs, and so I do.
5, 25 to there.
Where does that get me?
That,
I
put,
can't work.
that puts you, yeah, basically there.
All right, can I see over the balustrade at all the zombies?
There's no balustrade. It's a covered in.
Enclosed
It's
hallway
an
stairwell.
enclosed hallway stairwell. So you're moving the extra 5 feet to there?
Is that the bottom of the stairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Now you can see the zombies.
Okay. I can see all 3 zombies.
Yes.
And the bad guy.
Two.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Now I shall do some zombie harmy healing again.
Righto, where you can target. Oh well, all of those
Target
zombies
all
get
3.
targeted. Yep.
So let's target those.
Zombie 1 makes his save. Zombie 2 does not. And zombie 4. What DC was it?
15.
Okay, so zombie 2 and zombie 1 is the only one that made his save, so the others take 8. So that kills zombie 4, he falls down and collapses. Zombie 2 had not taken any damage yet, but which one's the hit points? Oh yeah, that kills him. So the second zombie falls down dead. And 4 to him. He remains standing. Okay, nice work.
Alrighty. And that's as good as it gets from me.
Okay, well, Pidgeot. We'll say he dies this round. So Garra. Poor blind Garra.
Okay, well, I guess he has to try to attack that. What does he get? A minus what?
It should have been all factored into his attack.
Okay. That's number 1. Zombie one.
Okay, wow.
What happened?
He hit. I mean, yay! Garra hit.
Jaeger.
Che Guevara.
Oh.
But does no damage. However, he does get to attempt to pull him down.
Oh, what do I do?
CMB check.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That on the main one, it's right there.
Okay. Yeah. Righto. CMB 18. That's a hit. So the zombie is now prone and grappled.
But it said it missed it. Oh no,
No,
it did.
no, it didn't. So Garra is grappled, as is.
Gar's grappled.
When you grapple someone, you are considered grappled yourself.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Just a trip, isn't it? So it just renders the zombie prone.
Oh yeah. Okay. Shut up.
Yeah, it's just a trip.
Yeah, shut up, everyone. All right. I get the message. Okay. So it's all good.
I was telling myself.
Righto. He's down.
Thanks for paying better attention than I am.
The man standing across the stairwell from you looks at the destruction of all these zombies and knows that it was you, Siron.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Must have been a cleric.
And in his anger, he hurtles out a bolt made of acid.
Ooh.
Misplaced anger. It really is. I mean, he shouldn't have just created the zombies in the first place. Then he wouldn't have gotten hurt.
Exactly. What a real butthead.
Yeah, what a butthead.
Killed his children.
Okay, so he targets you. He makes a ranged touch attack. Wonder if that happens when I do the arrow button. And the acid arrow misses.
How
Joy.
unfortunate.
Right. Okay. Then he may actually sort of go 5, 10, 20, 30. As he disappears out the door to the south.
What is
Arvin.
No.
no good.
So what? 10 feet to
10,
past the doorway.
15 to where Siron is.
Okay. Just put me out the front of that door then.
Okay. You are
And I
currently
will.
standing next to a zombie who is laying on the ground.
I will dispose of zombie. I will dispose of zombie.
Keeping you awake.
You hit said zombie who is on the ground and destroy him.
He's gone.
Yeah, quite possibly. He's probably off doing other things while he's unconscious. Maywin.
Okay, my bow is strong. Everybody's run downstairs. I
Apparently.
have no idea that they've already vanquished everybody. What would I do? Crap. I guess run downstairs. 50. I mean, I can go 25.
Okay, you go 5, 10, 15, 20. So is your movement 25?
Yeah.
So the best you can do is get to the top of the stairs at the moment, unless you're double moving.
Oh, no, mine's 30. 30.
Okay, so you can actually make it to there without double moving.
Guess I better double move. If I'm trying to get that, I would probably rush in to try.
10, 15, 20, 25. There you go, you're next to your puppy who appears to be completely and utterly unaware of his surroundings apart from his nose. He doesn't necessarily bite you straight away because of that. Right, oh, Grace, I'm just gonna say, is unconscious. That dude's not doing anything. Thaven is unconscious. Siron.
Okay. How's everybody looking? So I'm just.
Saban's unconscious.
That's not good. Okay. He probably needs some real clerical healing.
Is hurt pretty bad and blinded. And I'm down 7 points.
All right. Everybody get into minimum expenditure of ammunition. I exclude any bad guys who might be in area of effect. And I shall heal. Targeting you, targeting you, targeting you.
Back.
I am back.
Heal.
Okay, did that heal people?
That doesn't look like it has applied.
No, it doesn't, so we'll go through and do it manually. Okay. They are all healed. Congratulations, Siron. Thaven even wakes up.
Hooray!
Is that the best you can do?
Okay,
Garage blinded.
sticking in combat, Gareth stands there snarling at people around him that are moving in Thaven.
So what made these zombies? Because I didn't see anyone when I came down the stairs.
Somebody who ran out that way.
Totally nothing.
Dylan.
There was a necromancer, like I told you. Nobody ever listens to me.
Okay, Arvin.
So which way was it? Did it go?
I point at the door.
I will continue running towards the door. I will dispose of this vile creature.
Okay, so you go 10, 15, 20.
And double move me down the stairs, please.
30, 40, which is there. Righto. You go running downstairs. You haven't caught sight of anyone yet. Mayowen. Give me a perception check, Arvin. Okay, you hear the sound of a door closing, being slammed, basically.
Will my heal skill help David in any way?
Help Dave and no.
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 What do I do?
You can still hear banging and screaming coming from both the northwestern and southwestern doors too.
I can hear what?
Banging and screaming coming from the door next to where Garah is and the door to the southwest as well.
And there's no windows in it.
No.
Banging and screaming.
Mhm.
I can open it. I don't know what to do.
Look after your dog.
Well, there's nothing I can do for him.
You can
Fine.
speak calm words into the poor puppy's ears.
Alright, I'll just calm down. Calm girl.
Okay. Thaven.
Something else. Alright, so I don't like this corner now, so I'll just move out into some open ground and wait for the cleric to do his job. Tappity tappity tap.
Thaven,
Away.
Thaven walks past and eyeballs you.
Well, yes. I cast Cure Moderate Wounds on Sauron.
Oh wow,
Oh,
we worked for that.
I'm impressed.
Sorry, Thaven.
Sarah,
That should have applied automatically.
It did. It. Oh, hang on, didn't it?
No, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing to your name?
Done. Yeah.
Sarah MDW.
I have no idea how that happened.
Sure you don't. Right. Oh, now it's... Woo. Okay, Gara is calmed, but still quite uncomfortable at being blind. 10, 20, 30, 25, 40, 45, 50, 55. Right. Arvin.
So was my perception check enough to determine where the
No, you-
sound of a door was likely to be?
You just heard the sound of a door being closed, and it echoed up from the door that you're heading towards.
All right, that's right. All right, well, I will keep.
If he'd fled, he would have had to go through 2 doors, so it's more likely he's gone through one of the unrevealed rooms.
Yes, I understand. All right, so we'll move out to here and look for any closed doors.
Okay, you look around for closed doors. I don't know whether Sauron was closing them after himself earlier yesterday, or last time we played. Was Sauron, not Sauron, was, no, Arvin was doing it. Was Arvin closing doors behind him afterwards?
No, I didn't close doors when I went through rooms.
No, not Arvin, sorry, Thaven. Yes, you are right,
Thaven.
Matt. Thaven.
Thank you.
Were you?
I don't close doors either. I don't put the lid down either.
Okay. Then from where you are, you can only see 3 doors. One you've just exited from.
Yep.
The one to the north of you is still open. The one to that southern portion is closed.
This one's closed. This over here is closed.
Bottom right corner.
I'll keep moving into there for a double move.
You don't quite get that far. You get about that far because you overexcited yourself with your move before.
Okay, fine.
Right.
What are you doing?
I'm playing Pathfinder. Thanks for asking.
No, the cat skulking around.
Well, that's exactly what the cat's doing, skulking around. Maywin.
That's what cats do.
I implore Sauron to
Do something about your blind dog.
cure Gara's blindness.
Don't worry, you can be Guru's guide human.
Garage.
Oh dear. Okay, Thaven.
That's really fucking hilarious.
Righto, well, I'll head downstairs, do a double move to
5, 10, 15, 25, 35. What's your normal movement?
30.
45, 50, 55, 60. You get to there.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Background.
Then I'll
Click that down button.
click the down button.
Sauron.
All right, go. Just thinking about thinking through my spell book, thinking what would I have to restore sight to a blind dog?
What's the one you normally cast when we all get lowered characteristics?
Lesser restoration.
Yeah, does that cure blindness?
No.
No, it doesn't look like it does. I say to Moen, I'm afraid today I cannot help your dog. However, I can assist in the pursuit of that necromancer. And I'll rush off.
Oh dear. Right. In fact, it's a 3rd level cleric spell called Remove Blindness Deafness.
Is this where I'm going in order to effect this?
No, you need to go through the door on the other side.
Oh, yeah, I'm moving in. 10,
Alright, follow the down arrow.
15, 20,
Yeah.
30, 40, 50, 55, 60.
I can't believe that.
Okay, Garage goes. Then snarls and bites where Siren used to be.
I don't blame him.
Nip in there, I think. Okay. Actually, go to there. Righto. Oven.
Well, I'll move up to that door
Okay, you move up to that door.
and open it.
Okay, you attempt to open it. But unfortunately, the said door appears to be locked.
Alrighty, fine.
Well, those keys are hanging somewhere.
So you keep telling us, Mayor.
Maywin,
The door is locked.
Why would I type it down?
the guide human.
Well, since he's blind, and he only knows, I can't tell him anything other than defend. I guess I should just use the rope and make a collar and lead.
Okay, I'm going to assume that maybe you picked up keys from one of the orderlies. I'll say that's where you got them from. But, yeah, Maywin's got them. Okay, but you make a collar for your dog. With a piece of rope.
Well, put a rope around his neck and
No,
also a lead.
I got what you're doing. That's all cool. Gerard looks sad and puts his tail between his legs.
So that's it.
Yep, pretty much. Thaven.
Ah.
The door is
Righto.
locked.
Well, I get my spear out and wait for him to crash through the door like he does always. After you, good paladin.
Okay, that brings us around to Siron, who phases through a door.
Well,
15, 20, 25. You can actually get there for 30, so that's fine.
Since I can't ready in action, I'll just wait for the door to be popped.
Righto, there's that, then there's that. I reckon... Oh wow, now he's lost that spell. I'm gonna have to go with another spell. Which would be that spell. Which you put on himself.
Should we just wait till he casts himself out?
That's a very unusual spell to condition to put on himself. Yeah, that's just weird. Righto, he casts a spell. How long does that spell last for? More than the rest of this combat's going to go for, so... Oh crap. Damn it. I forgot to check the effect of the spell before I got rid of it. There it is. So how many do I get? 1, 2, plus 1. So... Right. Okay. So... Let's add that. Which I've done with that. Very good. Okay. Arben.
Alright, well, the only other answer would to the door thing would be that Habe would probably have a key, and he's somewhere upstairs. I can go up there and look, or I can beat the door down.
Kick it.
Kick the door.
Yes. No time for being polite.
Let's kick the door in then.
Okay. Giving in to peer pressure, you decide to destroy the door. Good wooden door. Break DC. There it is there.
So I'll get my shield, and I will basically shield charge into it.
Okay. Breaking items, I think, is a strength check.
Do.
The door repels you, and just to add insult to injury, you end up on your butt sitting in front of the door.
Yep.
I just bring my hands up to my face and hide.
Your smile?
No, hide.
Okay, yeah.
Hide my face. I pretend like I didn't see it.
Okay. Maywin.
So me and the dog will head down.
Okay, so 5, 10,
Um,
15,
can-
20, 25, 30. So you get the dog to there. Leading him and being reassuring as he moves to the stairs with you.
So we can't double move then.
No, because the dog is very tentative and blind. Have
Uh-uh.
you ever tried to rush a blind person downstairs?
Especially a freshly blind one.
Not good.
Freshly blind person. Like they're freshly blind.
Be a good guide human. Don't be a bad guide human. Savin.
Oh shit, is it me again?
Yeah.
I will assist the door opener when he comes round to his turn.
Okay. Righto, so you hold your action. Siren?
I'll encourage him.
Okay.
Calvin, go.
Get up off your butt and do something, you lazy bugger.
I think it's been magically sealed.
Right. So what's he gonna do at this point? He's gonna hold his action, so we'll go down there. Arvin.
I can use my spear to give him a prod to get him going again.
Well, you can make a strength check now, Savin, and get above 10. You assist. Oh wow! Look at that. You should have him knocking the door down. So you get a +2 to your check this time, Arvin. Savin, your Okay, you bang off the wall again.
Oh,
Maywin, you're continuing down. 10, 20, 25, 30.
have you got an axe?
Get the puppy down to there.
No.
This guy's sitting in his room going, oh, have they gone? That's awesome.
Knock.
Siren.
Whilst Arvin is working his way up to beating the door down, I move, take a 5-foot step and get ever so slightly closer, and I call through the door. There's only 2 ways that this ends. One, where you're dead and your carcass is dragged out of there, and the other way is where you come out and talk to us like a civilized person. End sermon.
You remove the soapbox and step down.
That's it.
Okay, he goes, maybe they have gone. Arvin, are you assisting again, Thaven?
I am.
Alright. And he gives you a +2. This is like the longest combat in the history of combats. This is like round 23. We actually have gone through almost 2.5 minutes of combat. So is that with the +2?
Yes, it is.
Again, you bounce off the door.
How did I get all the way down there?
Although it shakes in its door
It's
sockets.
boots.
Maywin,
Down there.
because
it's just going to be an empty wardrobe.
you moved last turn when you weren't there. So, are you moving around the corner to them now?
Oh, you moved me while I was gone.
I did.
Sorry.
That's all right. I think I. Is the dog facing the right way? It is. So you walk up to your companions, who appear to be very, very concerned with the door. Grace in Siron.
I turn to Arvin and I say, "Have you tried knocking?"
What do you call this?
It seems a little less polite. And I
Hmm.
start fumbling through my backpack looking for a bottle of wine.
Righto. Arvin and Thaven. Thaven helps again, and again should be knocking the door down himself.
He doesn't want to bruise his pretty little dancer shoulders.
Oh, I don't want to embarrass you.
Yeah, because falling on my ass hasn't helped.
And about time, the door splinters and breaks in its hinges. Obviously needed 3 good shoves. Or something
Well, that's how you
similar.
broke the spell 3 times.
Ah.
Knock 3 times. You're
Uh,
right, Siren.
And you burst through and see stairs going down.
Awesome.
Which is pretty much your turn over at number. Thaven. You're moving up behind now.
Yeah, I follow him.
Maywin, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Just hanging out, waiting for him to move?
I'll just move 5 feet.
Okay, I'm just moving the puppy with you whenever you go. Not Grace. Background to Siron.
Right. I'll hold my action and I'll follow behind Brother Arvin.
Okay, you hold your action. He holds his action. Arvin.
Move me down the stairs, please. Mark.
10, 20. Hang on, I need to clear some space. Okay, as you move down, you see that it begins to fall into a basement area. Are you double moving to get into the area?
Can I see anything if I don't double move?
You can pretty much not see any of those tables currently.
Oh, I will keep moving into the room.
30, 35, 40. You move into the room. This large room combines the features of what appears to be a catacomb and several tables bearing bodies covered by drapes. There are tools ranging from shovels to dissection implements that sit on shelves around the wall. Do you have knowledge arcana?
No, probably not.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a religious guy, not a knowledge guy, not an arcana guy.
Righto, so that's what you see inside here.
Okay.
Okay, so we go back. Well, are you moving now behind Siron, or are you allowing Thaven to take his turn?
I'm following down behind Arvin.
Okay, so you take your action now. Which I hate the way this thing works.
What did we see? What did he see in that room?
It's just some like bodies on tables and lots of dissection implements and tools and stuff.
Thaven moves down to the 2.
Yeah, hang on a tick. Arvin actually goes before you.
Well, he's after me at the moment.
Not Arvin, Siron. 5, 10, 20. Yeah, I know he is. 30, 40, 45 to there, Siron.
Right, very good.
Happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you can go, Thaven.
To the 2.
There.
And then I will throw
5,
Make
yeah,
me
10, 20,
knowledge arcana roll.
30. Well, you have to be in the room for that.
Oh, isn't that in the room?
No.
Oh. That's it. I'm not hitting the down button.
Oh, somebody else did. Right. Siron's had his go. I need to remember that you two. How can I change that to? Right. Okay, if I change Arvin to 12.75. Yeah, yeah. I beat the system. Right. Maywin, you following?
Yep.
5, 10, 20, 30, which puts you right there. And that makes Puppy right there.
I'd leave the puppy behind.
Yeah, but you're horrible and nasty.
Yes.
Okay, he holds his action still. Going.
Reputation to maintain, you know.
No, I definitely heard them now. Arvin.
All right. Well, I don't notice anything, so I'll just go striding over to this door and see if it's open.
Give it the boot.
Why did he have to be sitting?
You'd show confidence in front of that door.
Okay, as you walk up, you swing the door open wide.
Okay.
Open wide you go, door, and it swings open. And inside here you see a bedroom of sorts. It's a relatively stark room featuring a simple bed, a study table, and a plain wooden chair. The spellcaster that you have not yet seen, so you see his portly frame wrapped in black robes staring at you as he mumbles the words of a spell. Because he's been waiting for like several rounds for this to happen. And so he will cast blindness, deafness on you. So he needs to target you. Type Arvin, casts the spell. And Arvin, you manage to well, you see a slight clouding of your vision, but your goddess fights back the magic of this evil necromancer.
Huzzah!
See, I told you it was necromancer.
Leading the evidence suggests you're correct.
Okay, Saram.
All right. Well, we can see him, which means we can now hit him.
You can't see him. Arvin can see him.
Is the door open?
The door is open. Can
I
you?
can see him.
Yes. Well, okay. You can from that point as you rush
Yes,
past
so
Arvin.
I'll take another 5 feet. So that's 30. And I say to him very, very quickly, did you not hear what I said when we were rapping on the door upstairs?
No, he says.
Right. I said, well, this way can end one of two ways, either with your carcass getting dragged out of here or us talking like civilized people. Shall we do that?
Okay. Righto, you get all those words off at him,
Yes, that's right, I do.
and he considers you.
That's nice. I'm glad he's
Oh,
taken time to
but-
consider me.
By the way, there are 5 of him.
Oh, good.
Were there 5 of him previously when I opened the door?
Ah, yes. When you opened the door, there were 5 of him. Thaven.
Thaven will run screaming in the room and screaming, "Die, you filthy necromancer murderer! Die, die, die!"
You caused hurt to my person.
Okay. Maywin, what do you do? Come down the rest of the way and move up behind Arvin? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Muted.
Oh, is she? She might be talking to someone.
Yes,
So that,
yes, I was muted.
okay.
Yes,
So you,
move me up now. Thank you.
As opposed to a wolf.
who's just you're just mean. Right. Okay. I think he might.
Oh, oh,
Oops. Hang on. Oh.
Nobody killed the guy upstairs, did they?
Which one?
The one you knocked unconscious.
No, he's not dead.
Yeah, he's going to come back to haunt us.
Probably.
Habe's up there as well.
Somewhere.
Righto. Okay. The magician, or the said same wizardy type, magician-y type fella, decides that probably he's not going to go with your option, Sauron, because your buddy just came running in the room screaming, "Die, die, die, you evil necromancers, come die." He takes a 5-foot step back into the corner, pressing himself up against the wall, and he casts a spell. And that spell is Stinking Cloud.
Pew.
All right. I turn, I look directly at Thaven and say, "You did this. You did this."
Okay.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Righto. So, fortitude negates. Okay. So this is going to, he's putting this on the doorway, which gives it a 20-foot spread. I'm going to assume he's around 20 foot. 10. Yeah, no, that's going to be out of range, so that's cool. I need to create a circle, which is, oh god, good work, me.
Did you see the video clip of the new Unity version of the game?
Of which game?
Fantasy Grounds. The new version.
No, I haven't.
Very nice.
Yeah, I reckon it would. It's got that guy that I was.
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah, he is a magician with Unity. Okay, so he is now targeting all of you basically. So he's got Arvin, let's add Sauron, let's add Thaven, let's add Maewyn, let's add that silly dog. And then I press the Stinking Cloud button. And that should have given us lots of things. So, Arvin fails, Thaven fails, Sauron fails, Garra succeeds. So the only one that doesn't fail is the blind dog.
He's obviously got no sense of smell, that's for sure.
Right, so what is
Yeah,
it?
the heightened sense of smell too.
Except that the vapors are nauseated. Living creatures in the cloud become nauseated. This condition lasts as long as the creature is in the cloud and for D4 plus 1 rounds after it leaves. Nauseated. It's right there, so we give that to whoever that is. And
There is a second.
yeah,
there is a nauseated condition.
yeah, there is a nauseated condition. Nauseated's a bit stronger than sickened. Nauseated for you. Nauseated for you. Puppy dog, no.
So what
So-
does nauseated do?
Nauseated does the following. I shall find the precise rulings. Conditions.
Unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate on spells, or do anything else requiring attention. The only action such character can take is a single move action per turn.
Okay, so in essence, it's you're retching your stomach up. As this smell is completely foul, and yeah, there you go. So he's pretty happy with himself. He goes, yeah, yay me. Arvin.
Well,
This also works like an obscuring mist too, so it makes it difficult to hit him with stuff and whatnot.
Lovely.
Well, I'm figure he can't go anywhere from there, so I'm going to just move out of the cloud. I can keep my hand on the wall and move back towards the stairs.
Okay, you move out and come out of the area, which means we get D4 plus 1 more rounds of that. So you have that for 4 more rounds. Okay, clicking the down button, we go to Sanatorium.
This beating a hasty retreat thing seems like a really good idea.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
I gasp for breath.
Okay, you gasp for breath. I roll the D4 again. Okay. Your gasp is obviously a little bit better because that goes to 2. 2 rounds for you. Thaven.
Where I had plotted.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was him plotting it for you. Okay, so you want to go to about there then and just burst out and go, woohoo, look at me bursting out.
Yes.
Okay, so roll another D4. That's 4 rounds for you. Oh. Mayowen, what are you doing?
Guess I need to get out of that.
Okay, where are you headed to?
You can't do anything, right?
No. Nothing that requires attention you can do, especially while you're in the cloud.
Well, I'm trying to go up there on the other, above Sauron.
Another D4. Let's change. That's 3 rounds here. Okay, so there's that. Here goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. Alright. And then we come back to said Necromancer. It just feels you're all a little bit mean. Let's cast that spell. Okay. He's running out of things to do. Sort of. So he will move 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. So he has to double move to there. Okay, the Necromancer emerges from the cloud amongst you all. Not that you can do a damn thing about it.
Big stink bomb.
Arvin.
No rude.
So doesn't he have to roll to go through his own stinking cloud?
No, he held his breath, went through it.
Oh.
It's only if you enter, I think. I mean, sorry, remain in it. I will go back and check. What are you doing, Arvin?
Oh, you know, probably trying to throw up on this guy's shoes.
That's not very polite at all.
But I well, I can't do anything that requires attention, so trying to talk to him in anything other than a menacing threat is not going to work. So I'll just pull myself as upright as I can and
And block the stairway.
Stand in his way.
Oh, you can't do that because that requires attention. You're just bent over double going blah, 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 blah. So nice try. Sauron.
I move into the stairwell.
That's a bit rude. Stop moving other people's characters. Righto. David moves into that spot. Righto. Maewyn, just gasping for breath.
Well, really not much we can do, but just hang on, right?
Okay.
A blind dog could attack him.
He doesn't know attack.
No, he doesn't.
I could say defend, but he doesn't know what he's defending against.
He doesn't know where he's defending or what he's defending.
Ah! Oh, dear. Okay, you hold your you throw up quite a bit. Oh, missed somebody's action there now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Right, and then we come back around to this guy. Bugger, Sauron's no longer nauseated. So, this guy's going to have to cast another spell.
This is not what I had in mind tonight.
What were you expecting?
Throwing up over your blind dog.
Oh dear.
Y'all were cruel.
Okay, he raises his hand and points a finger at you, Sauron, who seems to be the only one that's gasped for breath with intent at this point in time. And a coruscating ray of black energy sings from the tip of his finger as he targets you. So get rid of all of you. Target Sauron. And makes a ranged touch attack. So is there a thing that does that? Where are we? Base attack bonus is +2 plus his dex bonus against your touch AC. So going touch. So it's just a base attack bonus. Okay, the coruscating ray strikes you full into the chest. Give me a fortitude save versus DC what? How do I check what DCs he's got? Oh, he's a wizard, so it comes off intelligence. This seems very... Well, let's say I cast on a hit. No. And you fail. Oh, there you go. So I just needed to press that button. Okay, so you fail your fortitude save against it, and that means he gives you d6 plus 1 per 2 caster levels. So that's d6 plus 2. Okay. So he now is that D6 and adds 2, which is 6. So you lose 6 strength as the ray of enfeeblement bounces off you.
Well, that's going to slow me down, isn't it?
Why have you got 4 strength damage already?
I don't know. That should have been cleared up a long time ago.
Ah, sure, you say that now, but okay.
I do.
He does.
Righto. Okay, so he strikes you with a ray of enfeeblement and curses at you, and he says, resign yourself to the fact I am leaving here alive. Arvin, you're nauseated. What else would you like to do?
I'll move up the stairs a little bit.
Oh, you toads. Sauron!
I'll take a 5-foot step in his general direction.
You can't take a 5-foot step because
I'm not nauseated.
you're on stairs, and stairs are difficult terrain.
Oh, fine. I walk towards him then.
Okay, so you're walking 15 feet towards him, so you're standing toe to toe with him.
I'm standing toe to toe with him.
Okay. And
with my limp-wristed arm, I shall swat at him with my scimitar.
Okay.
Bloody clothies. Yes, that's what I'll do. If I could find, where's that, so I can target him properly. Stop targeting Faven. Have at thee, sir.
oh, okay, that
I've hit. Have I hit?
I don't know.
Targeted. Why is that not?
I don't know.
I've got him targeted. This
I
should be working.
I know you have him targeted. Hang on a moment. Yes, that would be a hit, but now we both need to roll a d10.
Doesn't he have 5 copies?
He does.
That's the problem.
Roll a d10.
Are you the D10? We're about to find out.
Okay, one of his copies disappears.
Right. Okay. Well, I've done something useful.
Sure you have. Faven, you vomited a little bit more. You moving anywhere?
No.
Okay, Maewyn, are you moving anywhere?
Nah.
No. Puppy dog is happy to leave things there. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 into there. This guy goes, bloody hell. And goes to cast a spell. So you get an attack of opportunity because
I'll
he's
take it.
not casting defensively.
Good. I miss.
You miss. He casts a spell, and you see his hand begin to glow black.
Which one? Which
Both.
of his 4 copies?
All of them glow black.
Oh.
Which one will we go for?
What a real peppy head. Stink bomb.
Oh, actually, the spell. Okay, and he reaches out and touches you as well. Attempts to touch you.
Touch me.
He misses you
I
I'm
want
right
to
there.
be daddy.
as he has chill touch upon his hand. Arvin, your nauseating experience continues.
Yep.
Moving any further up the stairwell, or are you happy where you are?
I'll be happy where I am presently.
Okay, Sauron.
I will swat at him again.
Okay, that's very
A
rude.
second time.
That's right. Why not? Seems perfectly appropriate.
It's very rude.
Well, he is just standing there. All right. No, that's totally missed.
Righto, that brings us to Thaven, who is also still a little bit nauseated.
And still there.
Okay, Mayowen, you are no longer nauseated, so you may act.
Well, shoot that bastard.
We've held him up long enough.
And I'm within, so I can do point blank. That gives me +1. Hit him, please hit him. Oh.
Okay, it is deflected across the force armor that he wears. Your puppeteer goes, So he hears the sound of the bow go off, but doesn't know what he needs to do. We'll leave him for a round in there. This guy again he will 5-foot step to here now. And touch attack Siron with the chilly touchy sort of stuff going on. He hits you.
That's a attack of opportunity then.
No, because it's no longer a spell. It's on his hand. All he needs to do is touch you.
I thought he failed with that last time.
Yeah, but he's got a number of charges equal to his level that he can just touch you now. The casting of the spell is done. Touch it from your hand, which glows with blue energy, disrupts the life force of living creatures. Each touch channels negative energy that deals 1d6 points of damage. Touch creature also takes 1 point of strength damage unless it makes a successful fortitude cell. You can use this melee touch attack up to 1 time per level. So the spell's already gone off. You got your attack of opportunity. Now he's just melee touch attacking you. And he got you for 1d6 points of damage. Which is 6 points damage to Siron. And he giggles with laughter and he says, "How dare you come into a necromancer's room and expect to leave alive? Oven, you are no longer nauseated."
Stick him.
I'm just going to ping him to make sure he's evil while I move down to here.
Yes, he's evil.
And then I'm going to call upon the smite evil upon him. And I'm going to beat the living Christ out of him.
I'm not sure whether he's eaten Christ or not. It'd be probably pretty hard to beat it out of him.
So I will power attack.
That's a hit.
For
Oh, hang on, we need to roll a dice. Roll a d4.
you need me to roll a d4.
Yep. So that was a 1. You see a image disappear.
Okay.
Whew. He washes the sweat from his brow. Siron.
Well, since we're all making images disappear if nothing else, that's what I'm going to attempt to do again.
I can't wait for your nat 1, then another nat 1. That's a miss. The force energy deflects it away. Thaven, you are no longer nauseated. Oh, and you're stable.
And I'm more than stable.
Wow.
And he's really upset you.
I think there needs to be an effect there.
Very well. In that case, I shall trip the bugger.
Mentally unstable.
Well, maybe I won't.
Okay, he jumps above your attempt to trip him.
There's a little bit extra on that, but unless he's got low CMB.
How much extra?
Hang on, I got to find what the trip bonus is. And trip.
I actually see him.
Trip. Plus
See-
2, I guess. So it should be 2 more. Well,
see-
that's factored in already.
Oh, okay. Righto. Then
So it's a
miss. Yep. Righto. Maywin.
So I'll point blank him again. Maybe.
He is standing right. He is standing right next to you.
Hit him.
Just hit him with your sword.
Okay. Roll a d6 with me.
Roll a d6.
Yes, please.
There's multiple images of him.
Oh, she got him. Pinged him.
Oh, not much damage. Crap.
Okay. The arrow sinks into one of these images. Okay. I'm going to assume you did that before you shot.
Growl, do too. Growl. Growl.
Okay. Garrett moves up with you. And away. So get rid of him out of the initiative tracker. How do I do that? Like that. Right. He's going to 5-foot step there and then touch Maywin. So he changes his target to Maywin and reaches out, attempting to touch you.
Miss, please miss.
Oh my god, that's maybe a critical fail. Yeah,
Touched himself.
that's a critical fail. He touches himself.
Oops.
It's going to be immune to the strength drain, but he'll take the d6 negative. So let's just roll a d6. He takes 2 negative energy damage as he brushes himself trying to reach for Maywin. Harvin.
Oh,
So I'll 5-foot step up into there. Is the dog too blind to give me flanking?
Yes. When you are blind, you do not threaten any zones around you unless you have blind fighting feet. Now roll a d6 for me. No, another image disappears. There are
There's
but
only one of him left.
there are but 2 of him left. Okay. Down to Siron.
Well, let's see if I can pop one of those.
No, well, how are you doing that from 10 feet away?
I don't know. Throw my scimitar at him since I'm not able to hit him at the moment. How long is that stinking cloud thing in round 4?
Minutes per level, I believe.
Actually, no, I retract all of that. I'm staying. I'm playing defense. I'm staying on the stairs. He's not getting past us.
Okay.
Excellent move.
Haven.
I know, try to trip him again.
Okay.
Oh, it's getting better.
Do you have improved trip?
I do.
Oh, shit. Righto. So he falls prone.
Okay then.
Damn you and your well-planned attack. Okay, Maywin, your action. He's prone before you.
he's prone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shoot his ass. I hope I hit him, please.
No. You miss him. Ra goes. "Hmm."
I'm friggin' missing. What do I do?
Okay, standing up attracts attacks of opportunity, doesn't it?
It
Oh,
does.
did I kill an image when I tripped him or the real him? He had one
Oh.
left, I think.
Yeah, okay, roll any dice. No, you got him.
Good.
Right. So standing up will attract an attack of opportunity, but attacking from prone will give him next hit. Okay, he's going to trust in his mirror image, and he stands.
Right,
Ooh.
well, I will attack him.
Ditto. It's probably a hit.
Okay, so we'll start with Arvin. So roll any dice. It is a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now Thaven, roll any dice. It is a hit. Okay. Then, do either of you have combat reflexes? Because he's casting a spell.
No.
No.
Okay. He then casts Vampiric Touch.
Oops. Oh no, don't turn into vampires. Oh, don't like that.
Okay, and he reaches out for Mail with a touch attack.
Man. Crap. Miss.
However, she ducks out of his way. How long does that stay on?
Nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
We can't go more than that. Duration instantaneous 1 hour. Righto, so he's got a touch. Okay. That brings us around to you, Arvin.
We'll power attack him.
Okay,
Oh, he's kind of dead.
roll any dice.
He's still got an image.
You hit him. Wow. There's like this bloody smear against a wall where a necromancer used to be. There's a faint pink mist that hangs in the air.
For the record, Sauron starts doing his "I told you so" dance.
Bro, Thaven's mentally unstable. Oh no.
Okay, so what's going on?
All
So
right,
we gotta go up and get Habe.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go rifling through this guy's pockets.
Oh, that's true. Check the room.
Who knows what important notes he might have kept on his personage.
Me and the blind dog will go check the room.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap this up fairly quickly because that took way longer than I expected it to.
Didn't it?
Actually, no. I think I'm going to leave it there, and then when we start next time, we'll talk about what you find in the rest of the place. When you get round to it, everybody's left, or Habe's left. He ran out whilst you were downstairs dealing with the necromancer. Grace Sevilla has succumbed to his illness, but is not awake yet, so you probably put him down. And the two crazies in the other rooms are just old guys that are weird. That's what I mean. There's Blind Sedge, who's an old family and lost his sight, and he just keeps talking about goblins a lot. How he's got to kill them goblins, got to goblins. Oh, you smell like a goblin. Oh, but he's harmless pretty much. And then there's the other guy that was in the southernmost room. Is a guy by the name of Wald, and he's like 97 to 100 if he's a day old. And he's just completely and utterly senile and weird. He's just off his rocker. Down here you find three room. Well, there is no. Well, let's do what you find. Hang on. Might as well do it now. Okay. So in Kaisalu, the necromancer's room, you find a book that contains all of his spells. but you don't have really a prepared spellcaster. However, I've got that if you want them. There's also quite a lot of notes in his spellbook concerning ancient Thessalonian traditions of magic, including drawings of a rune that you've come across before. Which is similar to the runes that were carved into the chests of the dead guys. Inside this main room you find a variety of materials, especially as you go through his pockets. You find that there's a potion, 2 potions, a wand, 2 wands, sorry. There's a dagger that's not magical, there's a key ring that opens up only the doors down here. He also has...
Did you say 2 potions?
2 potions.
If
There are...
we're not rushed, I'll be throwing identifiers to identify anything.
Okay, you're not rushed, so I will tell you what they are.
Anything else?
Yeah, there's gold and platinum, but I'm distributing that as I go. There is 11 platinum, 4 gold, and 14 silver, which I am distributing to you amongst you guys.
14 silver?
Yeah. Now the potion is a potion of cure moderate wounds.
Both potions?
There is a potion of gaseous form. Actually, I wonder if there's items. Magic items, here we go. So, potion. What are some potions? So there's, what did I say? Potion of cure moderate.
Cure
Yep.
moderate.
The potion of gaseous form. There is a wand of false life.
Of what?
False life.
Life.
False life, which has 29 charges. There is a wand of identify
Ooh.
with
Nice.
15 charges. Apparently that doesn't exist in those, so I'll have to do that. Wand of identify, 15 charges. And that's it. There is a masterwork dagger.
That is a masterwork dagger.
Don't know whether you want to. Oh, well, you can work out whether you're going to give anybody that, and the key ring. So, who's getting the potion of cure moderate wounds?
Tank.
Who needs it?
Yeah, somebody needs to be able to drink it just in case I'm not around.
I can heal myself, so
Ranger.
you guys.
Okay, so Mayowen, who's getting the potion of gaseous form?
It'll make it easier for me to get through doors.
Okay,
Yes, very true.
Arvin, who's getting the wand of false life?
I think I'm the only one who can use ones that are arcane, aren't I?
Quite
Okay,
probably.
so you're taking the wand of identify as well?
Yep.
That's
Okay.
Haven.
So they have all been distributed to your inventories. What else do we find in here?
Who would like the masterwork dagger?
I'm happy to hold it if and sell it later.
Or since it's I could use it, I guess, since it's
Okay, the room to the right of the main sort of area of the necromancer's area is where he kept the zombies that chased you up the hallway. The room to the northernmost portion of the ground floor appears to be Aaron Habe's room, but it's been ransacked. There's nothing left in here at all.
Because he did a runner, because he's a girl.
That was Habe's room.
Yes, maybe. You go upstairs and you find that one of those cells down the bottom, which is the southwesternmost cell, was Graced's cell. There's nothing in there. Inside that area was just a closet. However, it had a secret door to this room, which is an examination room, and you can see that inside here there's a large table with a whole heap of surgical equipment and stuff like that about here. There's all sorts of obscure and frightening looking surgical tools along the northern wall of here. Anybody that spends time on a heal check realizes that most of these tools are well used and unnecessarily invasive for what should be inside a sanatorium. But that's pretty much what you find.
Cool.
Right.
So what was the next point of call? Were you headed back to Sandpoint after investigating this and talking to Grace?
That or we hunt down Aaron Habe.
Yeah, we could track him.
Okay. So we'll have that in your minds as you sort of go to the next time we play. I'll pause the game or the video recording of this at this point in time. So thank you for watching, peeps.
What was everything we were gonna think about doing? Hunt down Habe or what?
Or go back to Sandpoint because you've investigated Graced and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So
And report back to Sheriff Hemlock.
yes, yeah, that's the one. Bye, internet peeps.